Hi there everybody, Ollie here, aka Secret Nimbus here, another episode of Test Pack Please Ignore. So at the end of my last episode, I had been working on a little bit of miscellaneous Stormcraft stuff, and I was kind of looking for the arcane boar, but when going and looking it up, I was just totally going down the wrong direction in terms of what I needed to be researching first. So that'll be on the next episode. Hopefully I'll be able to do the research necessary for the arcane boar, and then we can get started trying to create that, which will be interesting. But on this episode, what I want to finish off is making my extruder for my GregTech stuff. So I think I should have, if we pop down here, I should have enough titanium plates already made, which is a good thing. What I also need to do is grab some stainless steel and turn them into plates as well. Because for the diamond saw blade, I need diamond dust and stainless steel plates. So I've got some more stainless steel. What's the word I'm looking for? Smelting in the industrial blast furnace over here. But thankfully, I already had 3 knocking about, so I was able to just what I'm looking for, plate bending machine. There we go. That shouldn't take too long. It's fairly quick as opposed to the industrial blast furnace, which I might put an overclocker or 2 in at some point just to speed up the overall production time of any ores going in there. So what we're looking for, so the extruder. So we've got all, I should have all the titanium plates now. So let me just have a quick look. Titanium, there you go, 20 titanium plates. So that should be everything we need for that. So let's start off with making this titanium gear, if it actually gives me the right one. So first of all, what I need to do is make 4 titanium rods, and that requires a file. Do I have a file? I do, excellent. So there we go. So I actually needed more ingots for that, which I did not realise. So good job I didn't process them all into titanium, otherwise I'd be looking a bit silly. Although I think you can simply smelt, yeah, you can smelt plates back into ingots fairly easily, so it wouldn't be the end of the world. So titanium gear, that should be everything in place for that now. So that's 1 titanium gear in place for the extruder. So, oh yes, what we also need to do is make myself an assembling machine. So let me have a quick look at that. Assembling machine, here we go. So what do I need to do for this? So I need steel plates, which I've got. I need electronic circuits, which I've got. Yep, it's all just steel, so that's not the end of the world. And then I also just need to make this conveyor module. Now, do I have all of this? No, I do not quite. So let me have a quick look. So I need to make an RE battery. Can I make one of you quick? No, because I need to apparently need to make some of that. What was it? Insulated tin cabling. Can I make that? Excellent. That makes me happy. So RE battery. There we go. One of them goes in like so. Then what I need to do is shift click that. Let me look for a circuit. It's just oh no, apparently I don't have enough control circuits, so let me make a few more of them. Basically what I've done is actually started, I've set up a little system to make enriched alloys for me. So I've got my 2 metallurgical infusers here. I've got this one inputting iron, these 2 top ones inputting iron, this side one here inputting redstone into both of them, and then I've got a level emitter which basically shuts down the input of iron when I get to 256 or more enriched alloys in the system, which is quite cool. So I can basically just keep that topped up, which is quite nice indeed, and just make a load of control circuits like so. There you go. So if we have a look for it enriched, so I've got 299 in there. So yeah, it basically won't turn on while what's the word I'm looking for? Neither of those metallurgical infusers will have iron input to them while I have more than 256 of those control circuits in there, which is quite cool. So I should be able to make my assembling machine now. Excellent. So that will go with the rest of my GregTech machines over here. I will kind of sort this all out at some point, maybe find a home for all of my GregTech machines, maybe make a new layer downstairs or something like that. I don't know, I haven't decided yet, but I will neaten up this entire floor at some point, maybe turn this all over just to mechanism and maybe my mob trap, and then kind of move all of these steam dynamos downstairs, maybe make some more of them. I'm also thinking of setting up a lava system at some point. I might make that a video. I was going to do it right at the beginning and then realised that I just didn't have any ender pearls and I couldn't actually transport any lava anywhere. So what I might do now is actually set myself up a lava powered system, maybe using something like, if we look for generators, we've got the lava generator from Extra Utilities. I've also got the heated redstone generator. So I need a lava generator for that and a furnace. So this is recipe requires 2 times compressed redstone because it produces tons of redstone flux. Okay, so I'm tempted to use the heated redstone generator and use all of my spare redstone. I haven't got a whole lot, but I'm not sure how much it uses, but I'm fairly sure it uses like lava And where'd it go? I'm looking for the heated redstone generator. So it requires compressed redstone block. Oh yeah, okay. So that's literally just you make a redstone block, and then you make 9 of them to make a compressed redstone block. Fair enough. So I might get my digital miners literally just digging up redstone at some point, which would be quite cool. And then how much redstone have I got? I've only got what I've got there, so that's fair enough. So yeah, I might start getting my digital miners to simply just go around digging up redstone, so I can use lava and redstone in a heated redstone generator, and then you've literally just simply got like lava. Have we got like magmatic dynamos, isn't it? Magmatic dynamo? Yeah, it's a magmatic dynamo. So I'd be able to use these to produce lots of power from redstone, from lava as well. So I might do that as a little build, make a few different machines to utilise lava and all that fun stuff, and create a ton of redstone flux, which would be quite nice. But where are we? So, what am I doing? So yeah, did I put together my... Yeah, so I put together my assembling machine. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. My brain just totally went there. So that is going to be able to allow me to construct... If we go back to extruder... Here we go. So extruder. So yeah, this is going to allow me to make my data control circuits, which I first of all need to make myself an iridium reinforced... I need to make myself an iridium alloy ingot. And to do that, I need advanced alloys, I need an industrial diamond, and I need 4 iridium plates. And I get that from... If we get... Iridium. Let me just have a quick look at that. So, iridium from... Do I need a compressor? I think I might need a compressor. What am I looking for? I need iridium ingots. So, let me have a quick look through here. Smelting, slag furnace, alloy smelter, extruder. Okay, so extruder would do it, but I think you can simply just compress iridium ore. Let me just have a quick look. Where's my compressor? Compressor... There it is, compressor. Nope, that is not right. Let me have a quick look. Iridium. Iridium, or where are you, little nugget thing? Oh, right, so I need 9 of these to make a block of iridium, or I can smelt it. Okay, so I just need to smelt it, or macerate it. Iridium dust, what does that do? Let me have a quick look. So that just makes... Okay, that just makes iridium ingots as well, so there's not really much point. It's not as though you get... Oh, that's interesting. So... Oh, no, that's just 2 for... 2. That's weird. So I don't know why you would do anything else, but oh, it's okay. So 9 of them compress into a block of iridium, which I'm guessing you then turn into 9 iridium ingots. Okay, that's fair enough. So yeah, there's multiple different ways that you can use these iridium, what they call iridium ores. That's what I'm looking for. So what I'm going to do is go like that, make a block of iridium, chuck you in there, and then just make some iridium ingots. So that was a bit silly, shouldn't have chucked them into the system. So what I need to do is make 4 iridium plates by running them through the plate bending machine. So it's that one. There we go. Marvellous. Sorry, just checking my phone there. My wife had texted me, so I'm just seeing what she's saying. If there was anything massively important, she's just saying she's stuck out somewhere. So I've still got plenty of time to record, which is a nice thing. So I need to go back to the extruder, don't I? Here we go. So extruder. Data control circuit, iridium reinforced plate, which you get from an iridium alloy ingot. Do I have everything for that? Nope, because I'm still waiting for some iridium plates to come through. And I also need to make myself an extra advanced alloy. So let me go for advanced alloys. We'll craft 20 of them, just to see if it'll do it. Gonna craft. That's the main... That's the thing. I think it's still doing the iridium first, though. Iridium. So as you can see, we're waiting for things to happen at the moment, which is interesting. So there's the iridium going through in a second. There we go. There's one last iridium to be processed, which is the nice thing. So what are we waiting for in terms of the advanced alloys? Let me just go double check that from the crafting monitor. The 19. So it's made 1 of them, which is interesting, which is all we need right now. But let me just head back down here. So we need iridium. There we go, 1, 2, and then we need advanced alloys. There we go. So there's an iridium alloy ingot. Now, to turn this into, if we go into here, what I'm looking for, data control circuit, iridium reinforced plate. So we need to use the implosion compressor, which is the whole reason why I built the damn thing in the first place. So we need to use this crazy machine here, the implosion compressor. So if we go back to the recipe, we need industrial ITNT to basically implode that down from an alloy ingot into a reinforced plate. So we need to make ourselves some ITNT. So let's make you... ITNT is regular TNT with flint. There we go. So we needed 8 of that all together to make an iridium reinforced plate, and then simply what we do is open up that, put the iridium alloy ingot there, put the ITNT, hear an explosion, and there we go. We've got iridium reinforced plates. Marvellous. So it's all good. When I'm making lots of them later on, basically what I'll do is have my system automatically dumping industrial TNT into the system, just using a little kind of, I think you need to use a precision export bus and then tell it to essentially automatically craft industrial TNT and place it into there. And then you also need to have the recipes for ITNT and TNT in the system so it can automatically make them, which is quite nice. So we've made our iridium, iridium, what am I looking for? Iridium, on that back actually. There we go, my iridium reinforced plate, because what we need to do now is make the data control circuit. Oh no, I do need to put that in there, what am I on about? So we need to make a data control circuit, and to make that we need to make these data storage circuits first. So we're looking at these. So I'm looking at, so I need 8 emerald plates, an advanced circuit, and a data storage circuit in an assembling machine, and that makes us 4 data storage circuits. So we need to make some emerald plates first. So first of all, what we need is a block of emeralds. So if we look for emeralds, oh, here we go, emeralds, there we go, marvellous, got plenty of these. There we go, so we've got a block of emerald, and we can just run this through the plate bending machine. Here we go, plate bending machine. Is it going to do anything? Let me have a quick, let me double check this. So, emerald plate, block of emerald Minecraft, oh, and a plate cutting machine. Okay, that's interesting. Is there no other way of, is there another way, no other way of making emerald plates? Let me just have a quick look. No, so apparently I need to make another machine, a plate cutting machine. Interesting. Hopefully it's not too... plate cutting machine. There we go, plate cutting machine. So I need steel, I need another diamond saw blade, which I can make fairly easily, and then lots of steel. So that's not too bad actually. So let me grab... I need 1 more stainless steel. That is really typical. So, oh no, I do have enough for now, so hopefully by the time, what I'm going to do is start running the stainless steel plates through the plate bending machine, because I do already have, do I already have the diamond? No, I did not already have the diamond saw blade in place, but I did make one for, so 1, 2, 3, 4, I need to turn these into diamond dust. Let me just double check how I do that. I think the best way, you can do it in the crusher, so from mechanism, or the universal mass rate. Do I have a crusher? I think that's a crusher one. There we go. So that's just going to crush 4 diamonds from it real quick, which is quite nice. There we go. They should be all imported into my system. In theory, there we go. Marvellous. Diamond. There we go. Diamond dust. So we can go like that. I do need to put 1, 2, 3, 4 more diamonds into the crusher as well. I like the way when you got auto sort on, it just spreads them all out nicely, so they'll all get processed all at once. So we'll need them later on. So we need to make the plate cutting machine. So I need to make an advanced circuit first, like so. And then I've got plenty of. I don't need a stainless machine hole. I need a. Oh, sorry, I even need a stainless machine hole. Oh, no, I can use a steel machine hole. Thank God for that. I was like, I'm sure it must come up. And then, oh, I need to make some steel gears, apparently. So, we need to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of you. And then, 1, 2 steel gears. Marvellous, that's all in place. What am I missing? I don't want stainless, I want steel. How much have we got? Ah, not enough. No, I don't want 64. Let me just make 20 of them. Hopefully that should make up the plates fairly quickly. So yeah, we made a couple of extra machines today, which is quite nice. So as you can see, this is making the steel plates quite quickly, which is quite nice. So yeah, ended up making the assembling machine, and we're also making a plate cutting machine today as well, of all things. I thought it was just a plate bending machine which you could use on this block of emerald, but it turns out you need to essentially shear off plates from a block of emerald, which is interesting. So I think we just need to surround everything else with steel, and my steel gear, which is annoying. So there we go. So we've got a plate cutting machine. Okay, so we can add this to my whole host of GregTech machines, like so. And when it's got enough power, it should allow us into the interface. So we just run through a block of emeralds, and this makes us... should make us an emerald plates. Yay, emerald plates! 9 of them. Marvellous. So that's all done there. Then what we need... So let's go back to the extruder. Here we go. So what do I need? I needed 8 emerald plates and an advanced circuit. So do I have a spare advanced circuit? No, I do not. So let me craft one really quick. Here we go, 1 advanced circuit. 8 emerald plates. So if we go to... I just seem like the... that's interesting. So, whoops-a-daisy. I'm going to need to wrench up this plate cutting machine. I just realised that... so, wrench... Here we go. Because I just realised because all of these dynamos are set up with... Let me wrench it up. There we go. Plate cutting machine. That was weird. So I'm going to need to... Let me just put it down there for now. I just realised because... what's the one looking for? Oops-a-daisy. That's compressing... Let me take out all of this because I've just realised it's been putting coal into all of these inventories that can take it, which is very weird. Is that making steel? That is still making steel, yeah. Because I connected them up to these steam dynamos, which are all connected up by a mechanism router. Not mechanism. Factorization router, sorry. It's basically automatically inserting charcoal into all of these steam dynamos. And because I then connected up another inventory to them, they were able to then start putting them into all of these inventories, which could take coal, which is or charcoal, which was a bit silly of me. But let me put all of them back for now, and I will keep the plate cutting machine right there. So where was I? So assembling machine. So we'll take the charcoal out of there as well. Put 8 emerald plates and an advanced circuit, and that should start running through. Has it just disappeared? Where's it gone? Oh, there we go. It seems to be working now. Is it working? Is it just really, really slow? I can't tell. How long is it supposed to take? Let me have a quick look. How long is this whole process supposed to take? It's supposed to take 320 seconds, which is a little less than 6 minutes. Oh dear. Yeah, so like 6 minutes is 360 seconds. So yeah, it's supposed to take like 5 minutes or so, which could take a wee while. Yeah, that's going to take a few seconds. So is there anything else we can do in the meantime while we wait for that? Or is it just going to be a case of me waiting around for that to go together? What else have I got for this? Oh yeah, I do have my diamond saw blade. Did I make more than one of them? Oh, it makes 4! Fantastic. So I didn't even need the extra... what's the one I'm looking for? The extra stainless steel, because I did make 4 of them, which is quite nice. So, what am I missing from that? So I've got all of the titanium. Oh yes, I need to make the nichrome heating coils, don't I? So let me make some nichrome first, which we get from nichrome dust. So let me put some of that together, which I can't. I'd almost forgot about this. While I'm waiting for my thing to work, I can actually get on and make this. So, do I not have any chrome? How do I make chrome again? Chrome dust. We get that from... electrolyzing ruby dust, I think. Yes, so we need to make some ruby dust. So ruby dust, there we go. 64 ruby dust. Where is my electrolyzer? That is the next best question. Industrial electrolyzer. Ah, excellent, I've already got one in place. Fantastic. So I don't actually need to use the rest of that chrome dust. So we've got the one chrome that we need. So I'll put all you away. Where was I? So nichrome dust. I don't think I've got any nickel, so let me grab some nickel first. Or is it ferrous? Ferrous. So we'll grab half a stack of you, and we're going to run you through a pulverizer upstairs. Is that going to work? Because I've got, I think... Is it pulverized? I'm just going to take that out there for a second. So we're going to take pulverized ferrous metal out of the equation temporarily while I make up some pulverized ferrous metal. Otherwise, it's just going to automatically resmelt the damn thing, which is what we don't want. So almost there. Chrome. Oh no, it's downstairs, isn't it? So let me just clear that away temporarily. Drop down. So, oh yeah, there's the chrome. So I want nickel. Or sorry, it's ferrous, isn't it? Ferrous. There we go, so we can make you, so that makes 5 nichrome dust, which is exactly what we want. I can get that re-smelting now. Pop up here. Put the nickel dust back into smelting through there. I might also move all of that over to the advanced factories I've got over here and basically turn... These are basically running out of wood all the time now, so what I really need to do is... Can I smelt that ferrous? Oh, nichrome even, sorry. That is smelting quite nicely, so as you can see I've just made a load of nichrome what's the word I'm looking for? Nichrome bars. So nichrome, there we go, nichrome ingot. So then I think we simply just need to run this through a wire mill, which I built earlier, which is quite nice. So we're just going to pop down here. Where's my wire mill? Automatic wire mill, there we go. So there we go. So that goes through the wire mill. Takes 30 seconds to make a nichrome heating coil, which I think you can then also use these in an industrial blast furnace to make them hotter as well. I don't know if it running hotter makes it quicker. I would need to look that up, or it's just a case of just putting the industrial craft overclockers in there. So how are we getting on with the assembling machine? It's almost done. So we're almost ready to assemble the extruder. And then we can actually start making cells quite nicely, which is quite nice. So there we go. So there's our nichrome heating coil. I think we only need one of them. Yes, we did. Excellent. So that's all in place. That's almost done as well. So I'll just double check just to make sure what we're missing. So if we shift click, so we're literally just missing, well, oh, so I need to make myself a titanium machine hole as well. Put my wrench back in place, my steel wrench. There we go. So that is all in place. And what we're basically missing is, let me try and shift click that again. Titanium. My titanium gear will go in there. I'm fairly sure I can use titanium gear. Yes, I can. It's just missing it for some bizarre reason. So my assembling machine is almost done. Come on. I don't think it's quite taken 6 minutes, but it's definitely taken a long, long time, put it that way. Come on. It's almost done. Look, it's so close. Come on, assembling machine. Oh, Jesus Christ. Greg Tech, you're so grindy and so slow. Why must you be like this? Oh yes, it's to make the game not necessarily harder, but just longer. That's not always a good thing. You don't always want the game just to be longer. You want it to be... Did I grab my... Yeah, I did grab my iridium one out of there. So what we can then do, drop these data control circuits into there. Data storage circuits into there. And all we need to do is make 4 advanced circuits, which is not a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4. How much lapis dust have I got left? That is the question. 16. So what I'm going to do, take a load of lapis lazuli like that. Just simply run it through the rock crusher, which does it all for me. Got some more manganese dust. Is that not doing that anymore? Let me just double check that. So, lapis lazuli dust. Is there no other way of making that? You can make it with a mortar and pestle. You can do it with a macerator. See, rock crusher should work. Is this got a weird glitch where it's got like no power again? Yes, it has. So let me just put that back. Is that working? Wrench you up. Put you back. Filling up with MJ. There we go. That was weird. So basically, it was just glitching out. So we shall do that. So I'm just making some more lapis dust, just so I've got more in future. So did I make them already? I did. No, I did not, because that's all of them used up. So then we can shift click, find my titanium gear, which apparently is refusing to go into place. And voila, we have made ourselves an extruder. Yay! Woo, if it opens up. There we go. So we got the extruder made. So how do we make cells now? Cells. So let me have a look for empty cell. That's what I'm looking for. One empty cell. There we go. So we're looking for the extruder. Come on, plate bending machine. Extruder, there we go. So you can use tin blocks, an extruder shaped cell, and how do we make one of them? So, oh god, oh thank god it's like just left, that was a bit dumb. So I need to make myself an empty shaped pattern, which is loads of steel plates, a hammer and a chisel. So we can make one of you, put you back in the system, go left, make an extruder shaped cell, there we go, extruder shaped cell, and then we need some tin. Got lots of delicious tin, so we can make 2 blocks of tin. Take it over to the extruder, put our shape in. Oh, that is beautiful. That is far, far more efficient than having to make plates and then, yeah, what's the other way? It's like you need to make plates and then you need to make tin plates and then you need to run them through the plate bending machines again to make one empty cell. Whereas now, it's slightly more efficient, I think. Something like that. So I make 9 empty cells, so it's 1 cell per tin, but it's just slightly more efficient. So I can make 9 of them really quickly, and supposing I'm having to run them through twice, which is far nicer. So I think it's all the same recipe. So let me just double check that. So So let me just double check that. So 2 tin plates makes 1 empty cell. Yeah, that's about right. It's just the extruder is very slightly quicker, so it does it in 14 seconds as opposed to, but I can do 9 at a time in here as well. So whereas in the plate bending machine it takes 10 seconds to make 1 empty cell, I can make 9 empty cells in 14 seconds using the extruder, which is quite cool. So, and that just requires 2 tin blocks. So marvelous. So I feel as I've lifted a weight off my shoulder making the extruder. They had taken this out and now they've put it back in, so at least I can say I've built one legitimately now. And as you can see, the recipe was quite hard. It did require several new machines, such as an assembling machine and a plate cutting machine, to even get close to making the extruder. So that is all done for now. That's been a successful episode. Haven't decided what I'm doing for the next tech episode yet. I'll have to think about it off camera. So I might do that lava power, kind of just introduce a whole like crap ton of power, make myself like an endothermic pump, I think is on this mod pack. So let me just have a quick look. Endothermic pump. Let me just have a look for pump. P-U-M-P. Pump plus, advanced pump, endothermic. Oh, it's got a dash in between it, that's why. So yeah, I might make myself an endothermic pump, which basically is the endothermal pump is a low lag liquid pump designed specifically for lava. So when it pumps up a lava source block, it instantly replaces it with stone and doesn't cause a block update. It also acts as a chunk loader, keeping itself and the bare minimum of chunks loaded in order to pump lava while preventing lighting glitches. Okay, yep. It doesn't eliminate lag. So basically what this is doing is reducing the amount of lag caused by me pumping lava out of the nether, which is quite cool. So yeah, I need to give it power, so it must be placed just above the surface level of the lava lake, although since it can pump through solid blocks, it doesn't need to be directly placed over the lava itself. Note, to prevent griefing, the endothermal pump will be default only work in the nether. Okay, so yeah, I'll be making one of them in the next tech episode, I think, which would be quite cool, and then also making several different kinds of generators and dynamos which make use of lava of some description. So that is pretty cool. So that is going to be the end of the episode. As always, guys, don't forget to comment and like if you've enjoyed the episode. Apart from that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.